Martial Art Lessons with Chief. Today we're in our striking program again, and we're going to be looking at the front kick and the different ways that we have of delivering the front kick. Okay, so front kick is exactly what it says it is. You're going to lift up the knee and you're going to pop your leg out to kick your target. If I use Bob here, I can use my lead leg, pop, kick the target, my rear leg, I'm just kicking it up into target. So the important thing is to chamber the knee, extend the leg out, retract the leg, and then place it back on the floor where it came from. So there's kind of four parts to a front kick. Okay, the chamber, the extension, the retraction, and the placement. So you can use different parts of the foot for striking with. You can use the ball of the foot, which is my preferred way of doing it. I come from a karate background, and that's how you were taught way back. It's a nice hard part of the foot. It's kind of like punching with your foot. You can use the whole flat of the foot, which is more the Thai style for pushing away your opponent. You can use the heel of the foot, which is used a lot in Kung Fu systems. And in Okinawan styles of karate, I know they also train so that they can deliver the kick with the toes. Not something I would like to do, but I haven't trained to do that, but it is an option that they have. Now it's important when you do these kicks that you understand the culture from where they come from. And the reason most kicks are delivered barefoot in training in martial arts is simply because in the countries where a lot of these skills come from, they walk around barefoot most of the time anyway, or they wear kind of rubber flip-flops, slippers, so they just kick them off and use their bare feet. So their feet are extremely hard. In the West, we have a different culture. We wear shoes. And if you look at French-style savate, their whole kicking system is used, or is based on delivering the kicks with a shoe. So it's important to understand the cultures. If you're wearing shoes, it doesn't really matter what part of the foot you use, you're going to be impacting with a solid object. Okay, but if you're doing it barefoot, then it's important to train your feet so that you can deliver with the correct part of the foot. So, having said all of that, we're going to get into the front kick and the different methods that we have for the front kick. So our first one is called the pick-up front kick. And it is literally that. What I do is I keep my rear foot flat on the floor, and I just pick up my front leg and I kick forwards with it. So I just lift and kick. I keep my hands up. I can drop my left hand as I kick. I'm using my left foot. I can drop my left hand, but I want to keep my other hand up. And it's a bit like walking. Okay, when we walk with the hands doing this as a counterbalance between the lower body and the upper body. So although when we start teaching we say keep both hands up, as you get to understand how to do this, you want to use that counter lever of the arm to be able to get that kick to target. So this is the pick up front kick, just picking it up. The second one is delivered off the rear foot. Now this is a bit like doing a cross, whereas the pick up front kick is a bit like doing the jab, the rear front kick is a bit like doing the cross. It's going to have more reach and more power. So again, I chamber the knee, extend out and bring it back. Chamber, kick, bring back. This is the rear leg front kick. Out and back. Out and back. That's method number two. Third method we have is what we call the step front kick. So this is used to make up distance. So if I need to follow my opponent, I can step with my rear leg as if I'm walking, and then use my front leg to kick. So this is the step and kick. Again, I step and kick. And the third method that we have, or the fourth method rather, comes from Thai boxing, and it's called the switch kick. So it's a bit like the step kick. I'm going to be kicking with my lead leg, but I'm going to do a quick switch of the feet by exploding from my lower base and kick forwards. This way. So I kind of make my lead leg my rear leg when I do the switch, and then I deliver that kick. So again, I'll do this sideways. I switch my feet and kick. So it may be that I'm getting a kick delivered to my lead leg. So I want to get that leg out of the way. So I move it and then I counter back. So this is the switch kick. Switch and kick. So those are the four basic methods. So once again, we have the pick up, we have the rear leg, we have the step, And finally we have the switch. Okay, there is one more. I'll add it in here now, but it's the jump front kick. So for the jump front kick, again we're going to be kicking with our front leg. So what I'm going to do is lift up my rear knee this time, so I'm kind of chambering it, ready for the, as if I was going to do a rear leg front kick. Then I'm going to hop, and I'm going to kick with my front leg. So from here, that's the kick. Up, and I kick. One more time, and I kick. So that's the fifth method for delivering the front kick. Number one, pick up. Number two, step up. Number two, rear leg. Number three, step up. Number four, switch leg. And number five, jump kick. Okay, so they're good to practice in the air. Work on your flexibility first. They're good to practice on a heavy bag. They're good to practice on a body opponent bag, like Bob here, on focus mitts, on tie pads, on kick shields, and obviously in application with your training partner. Go train them, add them into your shadow boxing, add them into your basic combinations, and start building your skills, which is what it's all about. In the meantime, train safe, train hard, train smart. See you on the next 5-minute martial art lesson retreat.